Yes, students, good morning to all of you to this Ramadan Degree College, Thalaipur. Let us see today's topic about types of letter. Nowadays, because of mobile, internet, and so many things, the problem has been arisen because there is no anything that we can relate to the students, to the near and dear ones in black and white. What is the meaning of black and white? In a written matter. Then let us see, in olden days, before 1 decade before, it was system that whomever maybe we have to congratulate or give a wishes, then there is only one thing was there. What was that? We used to send some letters in black and white, or we used to say some visiting card or wishing card, but these days it has been disappeared, and because of this disappearance, we the students, we are gone such a far from this system. That's why in new education policy 2020, Government of India has made this arrangement to again we have to try, or we have to see what type of letters are there, what type of applications are there. If at all we have to go to the any offices or any private sectors, how we can relate in black and white, what should be the system, what should be the etiquettes, what should be the manner. This is the problem with AB students, because day by day we students as well as the teachers becoming more and more modern. Modern means it is not that just we have to follow all the rules and regulations of English, but modern means we have to keep it in Indian culture in our day-to-day life. We have to bring all the English culture in Indian way of living. An Indian way of living, in Indian way of living we have one thing, that application writing and letter writing. How we can relate, how we can go to the people, or how we can go to our near and dear ones, how we can relate to the any officers. For everyone, everything, it is a system. When we go through a system, then surely we can reach easily, we can keep ourselves, we can talk seriously, we can talk effectively, we can talk authentically to the any officers. Then let us see what type of letters are there. There are only two types of letter. What are the two types? What are the two types? Formal letter, and second informal letter. Now, when there is a systematic or scientific classification of these letters, then surely we should have follow all the rules and regulations of these two letters. Now, let us see What is formal letter? According to syllabus, according to book, in formal letters, we include business letter, letters of application, letters of the editor, application to the principal, or letters of complaint related to personal or public interest. These are called formal letter. Informal letter, business letter, application letter, letter to the editor, applications, and all the officials letter we can say. That is formal. Formal, it means has to be given a proper form, without any form, without any manner, without any system. When we go to the officers, we cannot authentically or seriously relate to the officers. Then that's why form is in Hindi is called akar. There should be a proper form of any letters. That is formal letters. Whereas informal letters, we have letters are generally written to friends, relatives, teachers, pupils, etc. Such letters bear messages related to well-being, invitation, congratulations, condolences, recommendations, and introduction, etc. Now, when we talk about these two types of letters, we should always keep in mind that what are the parts of letter. The problem always has been arisen. What are the parts of letter? The parts of letter. Now, what are the parts? Number one, heading. The heading. Second, address. Third, date. Fourth, salutation. Salutation. Then we have body of letter. Fifth is the body of letter. Then sixth is subscription. Subscription. Then we have last. In the last, we have to write seventh. You have to write seventh, signature. Signature. Now, while writing any application or letter to anybody, we should always keep in mind that these has to be there in letter. Without any absence of these words, we cannot say that it is a proper letter or application. Now, let us see. If this is there, this is a possible letter. Okay? Now, first of all, let us see what is address. We have seen in these parts salutation and address are more important. What is address? It is written at the top towards the right side. The date is written below it. When we talk about address, then surely we should be very authentic. We should always keep in mind that it should be written at the top, the right side of the page. There are so many people, so many students whose writings are not so good. So they prefer to write their applications and letters on paper that is even line, because sometimes line is one of the great problem. Their handwriting is not proper. That's why sometimes they start the top and they go to the bottom. Somebody's handwriting fluctuates up and down. But normally it happened with the small kids, students of 9, 8, 10, 12, 11 and from 6 to 12. That's why they are taught to write their letters on paper which contains lines. Already line is printed. But in upper classes or in higher education, we should always use white sheet of paper. Paper means A4 size paper to write application or any letters. Now let us see what happens. It has given the right top towards the right side. Right, that means suppose we are standing here. These are the margin. Okay, these are the page. These are the page. Then we should always be inside the page. We should not go outside the page. Always should be this is the margin. Now it is given normally there that first of all on the top we should write always 2. Then just below 2 there should be the. Then we should write for principals, right? Principal. Then the address of the school or college. Ram Bhajan PG College, Thalaipur.